Hello, beauties. It's Tink. Hope you're well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you two nourishing recipes that I made myself. This breakfast was roasted Brussels sprouts with Honeycrisp apple and laid on a beautiful bed of goat cheese and balsamic reduction. So first I washed and cut the Brussels sprouts, laid them all face down in a hot pan of olive oil and a little salt and pepper. Let those really crisp up on one side for about 8 minutes. While they're crisping, I laid down just a little thin layer of the goat cheese, drizzled a balsamic reduction over it, so it's a nice thick balsamic. After about 8 minutes, I flipped these Brussels, get them a little toasted on the opposite side, and I add the chopped Honeycrisp apple pieces, add a little sweetness in there. I roast them for about 5 more minutes, and then right on top of the goat cheese. I arrived back in my own kitchen that night and made myself one of my favorite dinners that I've had in a while, which speaks volumes because I make some damn good dinners. This was a carrot butternut squash pumpkin soup. I started this recipe, as most of my favorites do, with a hot pan, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 chopped onion. Can add a little salt and pepper here as well. And I also added a little thyme as the onions started sauteing for about 6 minutes here. I then add my garlic and roast that for about 30 seconds, just until that's fragrant. You can get the smell coming in. That's when you know it's ready. And then began to add my main ingredients. So half of a cubed butternut squash, about 6 carrots. They were varied in size, so 4 to 6 will be perfect for you. I roasted all that together for about 4 minutes, just to kind of get it seasoned into that olive oil before adding 3 cups of chicken broth and a half a can of pumpkin puree. And I wasn't sure what to do with the rest of the pumpkin. I'd never cooked with it before, but I ended up adding it to a bunch of this wild rice that I was cooking up, and that was amazing. I added about a tablespoon of fresh ground ginger, maybe 15 minutes into simmering that pan of all my ingredients. So filled with the broth, simmer for 15 minutes, add that ground ginger, excellent addition. And then I also chopped up half of a piparus pepper. It was so excellent with the spice added to the soup. I highly recommend the piparus as an addition. And simmered that for about 15 more minutes, so total 30 minutes of simmering on my veggies. Tossed it all in my trusty Vitamix. Any blender should do, because that the carrot and the squash will all be super soft at this point. Blend that for about 2 minutes until it's nice and smooth. Just in the last 30 seconds of the blending, I open the top of my Vitamix and I pour in about a half a cup of heavy cream and about 2 tablespoons of thyme and a tablespoon of cumin. And y'all, that seasoning combo is ridiculous. I serve it hot, hot, hot with a little drizzle of olive oil over the top, some of that pumpkin wild rice. Honestly, infinite toppings, y'all. Always top the soup. Something that I so love about making meals like this is that they're not only incredibly pleasurable to the senses, they taste, smell, look beautiful, but they make me feel so good. They make me feel rejuvenated, vital, alive. I don't feel tired or groggy or slow after I eat meals like this. So nourishing food has my whole heart. Try this recipe out, y'all. If you make it, let me know. I hope you enjoy it. Peace, baby.